Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to do Excel chapter 11 mid-level 1 internships. This is the 11th chapter of Excel section of my IT lab course. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do your assignment, if you want me to do your complete course, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID mentioned in the description of this video. You can have me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, or writing assignment as well. So I will do this assignment from step 1 to end of this video. But if you want me to do this for you, just contact me on WhatsApp or email. My WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen as well. So I have been doing these courses since 2015 for the students and you can make a deal for your complete course as well. So we will move to the instruction file and we'll start this assignment from step 1 so that we can solve this assignment to the end of the video. So let's move to the instruction file. So title is Exp19 Excel chapter 11 mid-level 1 internships. So this is the title of the assignment and this is the 11th chapter of Excel section. So first step of the assignment is it is saying that download the file Exp19 Excel chapter 11 mid-level 1 internship. So that is the Excel sheet that I have already downloaded it and we are supposed to use the values, use the formulas in this Excel sheet to make this assignment in the final form. So I have already downloaded this. So first step is just about downloading the file. So we will move to next step, that is step number 2. So step number 2 is in cell B2 on the student sheet, extract the last 4 digits of the first student ID using the write function. Copy the function from B2 to the range B3 up to B42. So now we are supposed to use a write function in cell B2 that will extract the last 4 digits of the first student ID. So then after inserting this function, we are supposed to copy the function down to the column B up to B45, B42. So we are extracting the last 4 digits of the student IDs. So in B4. So we will go to the sheet B4, cell B4. This is cell B4 and we are supposed to insert function here. So for this we will type equal sign and we will type write. So a write function will appear there. You can see this write function. So click on that. Now we are supposed to extract the 4 digit of the student ID. So we will this text will be the student ID, that is A2, and then the number of characters, because we are supposed to extract the 4 digit. So number of characters will be 4. So click on the insert function symbol. So select the text. So text will be this one A2 because we are supposed to extract the 4 digit from the student ID and we are supposed to extract the 4 characters. So click on OK. So you can see that last 4 characters, that is 2599, have been extracted from the student ID. So now we are supposed to copy this function down to the column B. So column B is having the last 4 digit of the student ID like this 677274181289. 9576. So these are the last four digits of the student ID. This is all about step number 2 where we used a write function. So we have completed step number 2. Now we will move to next step, that is step number 3. I am not only solving this assignment, I am solving this assignment and I am also giving you an explanation of this step as well, so that you can understand and you can get yourself ready for the final exam as well. So step number 3 is apply center horizontal alignment to the range B2 up to 40 B42. So first we will select this range. After selecting this range, we are supposed to apply the center horizontal alignment. So I will copy this range, then go to the sheet. This is the range where we have extracted the last four digit of the student ID. So now we are supposed to apply the center horizontal alignment. So we will click on the center in alignment. So center horizontal alignment has been applied to this column B from B2 up to B42. So that is all about step number 3. So we have completed step number 3. Now we will move to next step, that is step number 4. So let's move to step number 4. So step number 4 is convert the text in the range C2 up to C42 into two columns as a space as a delimiter. So we are supposed to convert the text that is placed in this range from C2 up to C42, and then we are supposed to convert that text into the columns, and for that separation we will use the space as the delimiter. So to do this step we will go to the sheet and we will first select this range. So let's go to the sheet and select this range. So I have selected the range. Now we are supposed to convert the text into the columns. So we will go to the data tab and then click on the data tool. In data tool dialog box, click on the text to the columns. So now we are supposed to use a delimiter, so it should be delimited. Don't select the fixed width. Click next one. Now we are supposed to use a space as the delimiter. So we will check the space box and we will uncheck any other delimiter here because it is given that use the space as a delimiter. So I am using the space as a delimiter and all other box should be unchecked excluding the space. So click next. All other things should be as same. So and click finish. So now you can see that this has been converted into two columns, that is the name and the last name. So that is all about step number 4. So we have completed 4 steps and now we're going to do step number 5. So in step number 5 it is saying that use a text function in cell G2 to convert the text in cell F2 into upper and lower letters. Copy the function to the range G3 up to G42. So now we are supposed to insert the text function in cell G2 and we can use a text function in cell G2 to show the text in upper and lower case letter. So let me show you G2. So this is G2 and this is F2. We are supposed to insert a text function here that will show this name. That is the name in F column. Like this is the chemistry, and we are supposed to show this name in upper and lower case in G2. So for this we are supposed to use a text function. So again, use a text function in cell G2 to convert the text in cell F2 in the upper and lower letters. So this name should appear as the upper and lower letters because this is in all upper letters. So all the major name you can see in column F are in all the upper letters, but we are supposed to show them in the upper and lower letters. For this we are supposed to use a function in column G in cell G2. So let's use this function. So type an equal sign and type proper. So you can see that a proper function name is showing there. Double click on that. Now we are supposed to select this text, this one. So this text will be the text in F2 because we are supposed to show the name in F2 as the upper and lower case in G2. So we will select F2 as a text. So I will select F2 as a text, this one. So now you can see that this name is appearing as the upper and lower letters instead of only the upper letters. So that is all about step number 5, but we are supposed to copy this function down to the columns. So now you can compare the names. This is all in upper letters, but this is in upper and lower letters. This is in upper letters, but this is in upper and lower letters. So we used a proper function for this to show these names in column G as the upper and lower letters. So that is all about step number 5. So we have completed 5 steps so far. Let's move to step number 6. So step number 6 is saying that now that you have converted text from upper to lower cases that we have converted in column G from this column F, you will hide the column containing the major in all capital letters. So now you can see that these names are same. Only the difference is these were in upper letters, but this is in upper and lower letter. So this column don't have any need left. So we are supposed to hide this column, that is the column F. So it is saying that hide the column F. So we will hide this one. So right click on it and click hide. So that is all about step number 6. So we have completed 6 steps of this assignment so far. So now we are supposed to move the next step, that is step number 7. So step number 7 is create a criteria range by copying the range A1 up to I1 and pasting in cell A44. Create conditions for senior accounting majors on row 45 and an OR condition for junior accounting majors in the representative cells on row 46. So basically now we are supposed to create the criteria, and for this first we are supposed to copy the range, that is A1 up to IN, and then we will paste this range in A44. So first do this part of this step, then we will move to next one. So copy this range first. So I have selected the range and then go to the home tab and click copy. So this is showing the copy version now. Now we are supposed to paste in cell A44. You can see from here. So let's go to the cell A44. So it is showing copy cell A44. So this is cell A44 and just click on paste. Okay. So now we are supposed to create the criteria. So it is saying that on 44 and an OR condition for junior accounting majors and also for the senior accounting major. So this is the status. This is the status column, and we are supposed to create the criteria for the junior accounting and for the senior accounting as well. So let's do this one. So let's go to A45. So first we are supposed to type create for the senior accounting. So type senior here and major should be accounting, that is mentioned. Then the second one is for the junior accounting majors in A46. So type junior here and type accounting here. So this is the criteria we have created for the advanced filtering in the next step that we will do. So we have created the criteria for the senior accountant. So status should be senior and the major should be accounting, and the other one status should be junior and the major should be accounting. So we have created this criteria. So that is all about step number 7. So now let's move to step number 8. Basically total steps in this assignment are 20. So I am doing step number 8 now. So it is saying that create an output range by copying the range A44 up to I44 to cell 8. Perform advanced filtering to copy the data to output range. Use appropriate range for the list range, criteria range, and output range. So basically in this step we are supposed to do the advanced filtering for the given criteria, and our given criteria is senior mid. There are we can filter the data for two status, either it should be senior or junior, and the major should be only accounting. So our filter result that we will get after the advanced filtering will show the data only for the major of accounting and for the status of junior or senior. So there will be no other status than these two, and there will be no other major other than accounting in the filter result. So let's go to the data tab and do this filtering. So we are supposed to do this filtering. We will go to the data tab and we will go to the advanced. So you can see that our list range is A44 up to I46, that I can show you. Not this one. Click here, click advanced. So this is our list range from here to this one. So this is our list range. You can select this one. Then we will select our criteria. So this will be our criteria. And after that we are supposed to copy this to A48. So we will select A48 from here. So you can see that this is our list data from A1 up to I42, this one. Then our criteria is this one. This is the criteria. Then this is the range where we are supposed to copy this one. So now you can see the filter result. You can see that this is showing the result only for the major field. There is no any other field in the filtered result, and there is no any other status other than senior or junior, because senior and junior are given in the criteria. So we are filtering this result for the senior and junior. So you can't see any freshman, sophomore like this one. So only senior and junior are in their status field, and only the major update is only the accounting is there. So we have done this one. We filtered the result and we got this filter data. So that is all about step number 8. So we have completed 8 steps so far, and now we will move to next step, that is step number 9. So step number 9 is display the info worksheet and insert the dsum function, that is the database function for the sum in the cell B2 to calculate the total tuition for the junior and senior accounting students. Use the range A1 up to I42 for the database, tuition for the field and the criteria range. So now we are supposed to use a dsum function in cell C2 to calculate the total tuition for the junior and senior accounting field. And for this we will use this range as the database, tuition for the field and the criteria range. So let's go to cell B2 and use this dsum function. So this is the info worksheet and we are supposed to insert the function in cell B2 here, and we are supposed to insert the dsum function. So type an equal sign and type dsum. So there will be three things in the dsum function: the database, field and the criteria. So click on the insert function symbol so that we can enter the function argument. So now we are supposed to enter the function argument. So first we will select the database. So database is A1 up to I43. So we will go to the student worksheet and we will select from A1 up to I42. So select from A1 up to I42. So we have selected the database, that is A1 up to I42. So we have selected the database. Now we are supposed to select the field, and the field is tuition. So we will type the tuition in the inverted commas. So now we are supposed to select the criteria. So again we will go to the student sheet and we will select the criteria, and this is the criteria. So we have selected these things. We are using a dsum function, and for dsum we selected the database, and database is located in the student worksheet based on A1 up to I42, and the field is the tuition, and the criteria is located in the student worksheet, and this is the criteria. So click OK. So we will get the result for the total tuition fees for the accounting and for the junior and senior accounting. So for this we used a dsum function. So we have completed 9 steps so far, and this assignment total step are 20. So I have shown you 9 steps. Let me show you another step, that is step number 10. So that you can get this assignment done for you. Then for the remaining steps I will give you an overview. So let me do this step number 11. So in step number 11 it is saying that in cell B3 insert the d average function. So now we are supposed to insert the d average function. Why we are using a d? Because we are using a database. So we are using a database function for the average. Then to calculate the average GPA for the junior and the senior accounting students on the student worksheet, used mixed references in the range. So we are supposed to use a d average function in cell B3 to get the average GPA for the junior and senior accounting students. So let's do this and go to cell B3 and insert a d average function for this one. So this is B3 and we are supposed to insert the d average function here. So for this we will type d average. So this is the d average, and now we will click on the insert function symbol so that we can enter the function arguments. So first we are supposed to select the database, and database located in the student worksheet. So we will click on the student worksheet, this one, and now we will select the database from here, and database is from A1 up to I42. We have selected the database and now we are supposed to calculate the average GPA. So we will type GPA in the inverted commas as the field. So then we are supposed to select the criteria, and criteria is again located in the student worksheet. So click on the student worksheet and select the criteria from here. So this will be our criteria. So we are using a d-average function to calculate the average GPA for the senior and junior student. So for this we selected the database located in the student worksheet. Then our field is the GPA and the criteria is also placed in the student worksheet. So click OK. We will get the average GPA for the senior and junior accounting students. So this is all about step number 10. So I have shown you complete 10 steps for this assignment. So now for the remaining steps, I will give you an overview so that you can complete those steps. So in step number 11, it is saying that we are supposed to use the dmax function. In step number 5, it is saying that use dminimum function in B5. In step number 13, it is saying that use the dcount function in B6. And let me show you these three. So I have calculated these three one. Let me show you the value for these three one. So you can see that I have calculated D4, D5 and D6 as given in the requirement to calculate these six. So you can see the values in B6, B4 and B5. I have calculated those one. Then in step number 5 it is saying that cell B9 insert the dget function to retrieve the dget function to retrieve the last name for the student ID. So I have inserted this one and I have gotten this last name of the student ID and GP for that one. So basically I have completed this complete assignment. So I have shown you 10 complete steps, and for the remaining steps I gave you an overview. But if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, you can contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that I have mentioned in the description of this video. You can have me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences and all other writing assignments as well. You can hire me for your programming assignment, Word assignment, Excel assignment, Assess assignments. So this was the complete version that I have shown you. I completed this assignment from step 1 to step 11 and I shown you these complete steps. Then for the remaining question instruction I gave you an overview. But if you want me to do this for you, just contact me on WhatsApp that is showing at the bottom of the screen. My email is also showing at the bottom of the screen. So please contact me and get a grade in this course. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video and comments to my video. Thank you so much again.